which is why.
My coffee had his on this one.
I'm just not concerned about it.
Good evening. Welcome to the City Council meeting here in the Great Chambers, Monday, November 14th at 7:36. Madam Clerk, if you will call the roll.
Councilor King.
Present.
Councilor Crowe. Councilor Vaughn.
Present.
Councilor Finn. Councilor Harris.
Present.
Councilor LaForest.
Present.
Councilor Liang.
Present.
Councilor Calmucci.
Present.
President Hughes.
Here.
800. We have a quorum.
Great, thank you. You'll all rise. Join me in a moment of silence for our men and women serving here and abroad. And followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just want to thank everyone too for the Friday service for Veterans Day. It was a great tribute to our veterans, and I just want to say thank you to all my colleagues for being in attendance, and of course for our veterans. What a great day and a great way to honor them. Madam Clerk, if you'll read the open meeting law.
Pursuant to the open meeting law, any person may make an audio or video recording of this public meeting or may transmit the meeting through any medium. Attendees are therefore advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made, whether perceived or unperceived by those present, and are deemed acknowledged and permissible.
Thank you. And Madam Clerk, if you will bring us to agenda items number 1.
Yes. Number 1 on the agenda, 2016-253, a gift for $2,000 from various donors to date.
Please waive the reading and send a letter of acknowledgement thanking the donors.
All right. Motion to approve and letter thanking the donors. Madam Clerk, call the roll. Oh, is there a second? Councilor King. Very happy to second.
Councilor King.
Yes.
Councilor Crowe.
Yes.
Councilor Vaughn.
Yes.
Councilor Harris.
No.
Councilor LaForest.
Yes.
Councilor Liang.
Yes.
Councilor Calmucci.
Yes.
President Hughes.
Yes.
800.
Next item.
Next item is number 2 on the agenda, 2016-254, a gift for $1,000.
Please waive the reading and in similar fashion send a letter thanking the donors.
Motion to approve by Councilor Kroll, seconded by Councilor Kane. Madam Clerk on the motion.
Councilor King.
Yes.
Councilor Crowe.
Yes.
Councilor Vaughn.
Yes.
Councilor Harris.
Yes.
Councilor LaForest.
Yes.
Councilor Liang.
Yes.
Councilor Calmucci.
Yes.
President Hughes.
Yes.
800.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Next item.
Next item is number 3, 2016-255, a gift for $2,500.
Waive the reading, move approval, and in similar fashion send a letter acknowledging the gift from those donors, please.
Motion to approve by Councilor Kroll, seconded by Councilor Kane on the motion. Madam Clerk.
Councilor King.
Yes.
Councilor Crowe.
Yes.
Councilor Vaughn.
Yes.
Councilor Harris.
Yes.
Councilor LaForest.
Yes.
Councilor Liang.
Yes.
Councilor Calmucci.
Yes.
President Hughes.
Yes.
800.
Thank you. All right, that ends our formal agenda items for this evening. Next up, we will approve the previous meeting minutes. You should have them before you on for October 17th. Is there a motion to approve? All right, motion to approve by Councilor Harris, seconded by Councilor Liang. All those in favor? All those against? All right, the ayes have it. Minutes are approved. Communications and reports from the mayor or other city officers, city boards. Madam Clerk.
Yes, I do have some new traffic requests that we will refer to Ordinance Committee for Advertising. Ward 4, Council Calmucci. I do not enter to Connell Street, southwest intersecting with Adams Street, 7 to 9 a.m., Monday through Friday. Ward 5, Councilor Hughes. Add 2-hour parking on the west side of Wallaston Ave from 75 feet south of Elm Ave and 75 feet north of Fenno Street. Ward 5, Councilor Hughes, add no parking on the east side of Wallaston Ave from Fenno to Elm Ave. Ward 6, Councilor Harris, add no parking at 50 Standish Road. And Ward 6, Councilor Harris, add no parking on both sides of Allsted Street, Quincy Shore Drive, at 50 feet south of Quincy Shore Drive.
Great.
Also, Ward 3, handicap parking at 102 Baldwin Street.
Great, so refer to ordinance for advertising. Thank you very much.
I also have,
There we go.
I also have a couple more communications to come in tonight. Utility Cellco Partnership doing business as Verizon Wireless. Existing utility pole number 188-90 located in the public way on C Street adjacent to 1126 C Street will be referred to Public Works.
Okay.
And one more. A utility from Cellco Partnership doing business as Verizon Wireless to install an existing pole and maintain poles and wires to be placed here on existing pole number 9 located on the public way on Huckins Ave adjacent to 125 Huckins Ave. Go to Public Works.
Public Works. Great, thank you, Madam Clerk. Unfinished business from the preceding meeting.
We want to continue the TOD ordinance meeting next week.
Oh, okay, we'll do that for scheduling, yep. Reports of committees? Okay, let's go to Councilor Kroll first.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Earlier this evening, the Finance Committee convened to discuss Council Order 2016-122F, which was a $2 million appropriation, and as we learned, the bulk of that being to invest in the schools throughout the city. Roughly $1.3 million, with the remainder going into software upgrades and phone system upgrades as well. Committee deliberated, spoke with the presenters, and came forth with a positive recommendation.
All right.
So with that, we would move approval.
Motion to approve by Councilor Kroll, seconded by Councilor Tamana. On motion, anyone wishing to speak? Councilor Calhoun.
Thank you. Just for the purposes of clarification, this is one order, correct? The
Yes.
both the school monies and the IT monies?
IT. Mhm.
Correct. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak? Okay. Madam Clerk, if you'll call the roll.
Councilor King.
Yes.
Councilor Crowe.
Yes.
Councilor Vaughn.
Yes.
Councilor Harris.
Yes.
Councilor LaFarge.
Yes.
Councilor Yang.
Yes.
Councilor Calhoun.
Yes.
President Hughes.
Yes.
8 members.
Great, thank you very much. Presentation of petitions. Mount, Councilor LaForest.
Good, thank you.
Sorry.
In ordinance, just one traffic this evening in Ward 1, Council Order 2016-251, to add handicap parking at 47 Marymount Road. I move positive recommendation.
All right, motion to approve by Councilor LaForest, seconded by Councilor Harris. On the motion, Clerk, you call the roll.
Councilor King.
Yes.
Councilor Crowe.
Yes.
Councilor Vaughn.
Yes.
Councilor Finn. Councilor Harris.
Yes.
Councilor LaFarge.
Yes.
Councilor Yang.
Yes.
Councilor Calhoun.
Yes.
President Hughes.
Yes.
8 members.
Thank you. Petitions, memorials, or remonstrance? Yes, Councilor Harris.
I did.
Oh, Councilor LaForest, go right ahead.
Thank you for the difference. I just wanted to give a shout out to City Clerk Pisco and Assistant City Clerk Joe Newton and their staff for a tremendous job on this year's election. It's such a strong turnout. I just wanted to give our compliments and our gratitude to you for all that was done. It was, to have an experience seeing the early voting and the volume that came in and how well it was managed, and quite impressive. So thank you so much for a job well done.
Thank you, Councilor Forrest. Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Councilor LaForest. And on behalf of myself and the Assistant City Clerk, Joe Newton, we would like to extend our thanks to everyone who made the presidential election such a success. As we all know, it takes many people who are willing and able to help pull off such a big election. Let me first start by thanking the mayor and his staff for providing us with parking for early voting, and the City Hall employees who so graciously moved all of their cars and able to get the voters access to City Hall. And a special thanks to the Quincy Police for their help with early voting and election day. Our officers received many compliments for their service and went above and beyond. Also, the traffic department worked to alleviate polling locations throughout the city. And of course, the poll workers, the election staff, elections logistics, and the council office, who worked tirelessly to make sure that every ballot was counted. As we move forward, we will continue to look at efficiencies to support our efforts and appreciate all your assistance. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk, and it was a great job, and much needed rest should come your way along with all the other elections workers, so thank you very much. Anyone else? Petitions, memorials, or remonstrance? All right, I have one remembrance this evening. A former member of this body, as well as our state treasurer, Tim Cahill, lost his father unexpectedly, longtime resident of Quincy, Francis Cahill. After a long illness, he died unexpectedly November 4th at South Shore. He was born in Boston and raised and educated in Wollaston. He was a graduate of North Quincy High School, class of 1950, and also attended VU. Mr. Cahill was a Korean War veteran, proudly serving in the Coast Guard, and he was a dedicated walker all his life, always walking miles a day, sometimes putting in more than 10 miles a day. And our thoughts here in this body, as well as throughout the city, are with Tim, Tina, and his daughters, and their entire family. So our prayers and thoughts go out to you. Okay, great. Motions, orders, or resolutions? Councilor Calhoun.
I have a order, I guess, of the ordinance to amend the transportation-oriented district, the special district that we're contemplating in 2016-249, to add a section regarding prevailing wage. I'll provide the language to the clerk, and I ask that it be added to the calendar, and we debate it when we debate the overall matter.
Okay, so it will be added to the discussion on Wednesday evening, correct? To amend it? Is it
When's the next council meeting? Tomorrow night?
Oh,
We
tomorrow.
meet daily now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, our daily meetings.
At our next council meeting. Oh, we haven't scheduled the next meeting for, right, okay, the TO date, okay. So it just,
So if we
do
could
we have to
vote,
vote on the amendment now?
so if we could vote it into the calendar,
Calendar,
wouldn't be a
okay.
vote for the amendment. It just simply reads as section 8.58, prevailing wage and development under this transit-oriented district shall be required to compensate workers no less than the current prevailing wage. It has to be added to the calendar, and we'll debate the substance and the merits of it when we debate the
The
overall.
TO district. So does that require so it requires a motion by Councilor Calhoun, seconded by Councilor Liang, and all, if you'll call the roll, Madam Clerk.
Councilor Kane.
Yes.
Councilor Crowe.
Yes.
Councilor Vaughn.
Yes.
Councilor Harris.
Yes.
Councilor LaForest.
Yes.
Councilor Leeang.
Yes.
Councilor Calhoun.
Yes.
President Hughes.
Yes.
8 members.
Thank you. Anyone else? Motion, order, resolution? Next up, we have scheduling of committee meetings and public hearings. Councilor LaForest.
Thank you. I wanted to continue our TOD meeting to next Monday's council meeting. So, do we have anything on the 21st?
No.
How much time do you think we need? 6
6:30.
6 p.m. start. And we then have
Great.
a public hearing we need for December on the Independence Ave. And we're going to push that to December 5th. So for a public hearing, just prior to the council public hearing. Public hearing ordinance, right?
Okay, so 6 o'clock for the ordinance committee meeting on November 21st regarding the TOD districts. Then there was a meeting, public hearing.
Public hearing on the 5th for Independence Ave.
7:25. We don't have anything before the council meeting, so we say 7:25 on that. Unless you think that we need council
For the hearing?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Okay, great, no.
Council, I'm sorry. On the 5th, what was the hearing for?
Independence Ave, land,
Thank you.
It came in already.
through, I guess, the administration, do we think the transit districts could be done in council next Monday, or we want to do it prior to council?
It's 2:30.
Just as far as timing, as far as agenda things coming in. I know sometimes 6 o'clock is a tough start.
There's not going to be much on the agenda. We met 3 times in 3 weeks.
I will say I had hoped for FEMA to be on next week's agenda, but we are still awaiting this updated packet. And the discussion today was, let's wait till we have all the information in hand to bring that matter in. So I know that's something I had requested to have on the agenda next week, but we pushed back. So as far as time, we would rather
Mr. Walker.
put it in the hearing.
Through you, Madam President, that's
Sure.
certainly the deference to the council and the order that wants to handle. I do know a couple of things offhand. They'll be coming in, they'll probably be referred to committee. That'll be hashed out the middle to later part of this week, but in terms of things that are going to require a hell of a lot of deliberation, I don't know, but obviously that's the council's consideration.
Okay, so we'll keep the public hearing at 7:25 for that.
For the 5th, and how about, let's see where the agenda meeting goes. As far as timing, it means bring us in an hour and a half early if,
Right. I don't know that can we change it if we want to? Okay, so we can change it, we can push it back to 6:30 if we need to after we talk about it this week.
okay.
So we'll set it for 6 o'clock now, just in case, and then if we can push it back to 6:30, we will. Okay, great. Anyone else?
I'm just confused about what happened there. We're doing what at 6 p.m.?
Ordinance, TOD districts.
On the 21st.
On the
And if there's
21st.
nothing of substance on the agenda, we'll move it up.
Yes, to
And put it on
6:30. We're set. Wait,
No, no, but I think what she was asking was, if, given that we're meeting now, there was nothing on the agenda tonight. We're meeting next week, Mr. Walker's saying there's very minor things in the agenda that go into committee, unless there's something of substance on the agenda for the council, do it at the regular council meeting rather than as an ordinance committee, and we can debate the matter as a body.
Right, so why don't we
If
say?
there's not a heavy agenda for the 21st.
Okay, let's hold on the time until we go to our agenda meeting this Wednesday, and then we can let everybody know. But so it'll either be at 6:30 or 7:30 in the regular meeting. To be continued. Yes. Good.
In that matter, I think Councilor King and Councilor Harris have asked the neighborhood meeting tomorrow evening relative to that, so I think that's 6:30.
Yes and no. At
6 o'clock.
In the neighborhood anyway, any neighborhood meeting that's separate from the transferring to districts, but also kind of meant to be part of that.
Okay. There you go, trying to give a shout out to those viewers at home for you.
Yeah, Peter Square tomorrow, Kennedy Center, 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
All right. Go ahead.
Yes,
We have
Councilor.
an oversight meeting on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. I've invited many guests. A couple of councilors have told me they're not going to make it, so if anyone else isn't going to be there, please let me know so that I don't want to have a bunch of invited guests show up if we can't get it. So covering the 3 matters pending an oversight related to the underground economy. Riveting.
And that will be our third meeting on that, correct?
I'm sorry?
That'll be our third meeting on that, correct?
Could be. We're a very deliberative group
Very
of
deliberative
us
process.
oversight committee members.
Great.
It'll be the last.
Thank you, Council Calhoun. Anyone else? Anyone else? Motion to adjourn. I would accept that. Motion to adjourn, Council Calhoun. All those in favor? Aye. All right, you guys have it. Thank you.
No, first of all, the man didn't want that. If you came.